Hello, my name is Tony Pratschke and I'm calling you from Ireland. Yesterday evening I nominated myself as a candidate in the forthcoming election for new members on the Coordinating Collective. I have one main reason for doing that, which I'd like to explain to you now. You'll be able to find information about me and my ideas in the nomination papers on the website, in the blog that I've issued. If you follow up the leads for the various social media that I'm involved in, you'll be able to get all that kind of background information. But now I just want to explain one main reason. I'm worried. Because in the 18 months since DiEM25 was founded, over 30,000 European citizens signed up as members. But recently we find that apparently only 3,000 are active. That's 10%. What has happened to the other 90%? As a small check, I turn to the figures we have here in Ireland. We have about 200 names on a list. But when I look at the reports of meetings that have been held, we rarely have more than 10, 12 members attending. That is even lower than 10%. I don't have figures for the rest of Europe, and I'm delighted to see that some DSCs and some regional meetings are very active. But the reason I am worried is that there are 90% of our membership out there who are silent. Are they still with us? Even more importantly, why are they silent? Why are they not active? I don't know the answer. People are guessing that they didn't sign up with the voluntary contribution because maybe they didn't want to be paying money. Maybe they weren't really committed. Maybe they never intended to become active. Now, listen. I'm old enough to realize that in a movement like DiEM25, people don't casually sign up. They sign up because they either believe strongly in the principles or they want to create something that will have an effect. But they don't just join to make friends and be seen at parties. I have my own suspicions. I think perhaps that they didn't feel welcome. There are times in some meetings that I haven't felt welcome. I haven't felt that my ideas were being listened to. I thought people were coming with very fixed ideas as to how the whole thing should be run, and they were going to sort it all out. It's said that theologians in the Middle Ages spent hours discussing how many angels could dance on the point of a needle. I think I understand that. I've heard the equivalent in DiEM25 meetings. Such questions that are equivalent to asking how many DiEM activists can dance on the point of a democratic needle. People being told how they should be democratic when we haven't discussed that. In the documents online, I saw the phrase authentic democracy. What in the name of God does that mean? What do you think it means? Nobody has spelt it out. We haven't discussed it. So how can anybody stand in judgment on another Democrat if we haven't an accepted standard of democracy? We say we want transparency. We demand transparency. Yet in the past months I've seen people saying, oh, we shouldn't show that to the media. We mustn't let them know this until we've discussed it fully. I'm sorry. I've spent my life taking risks because I believe in things. I believe in transparency. I believe in democracy. So I've issued blogs. I've issued texts online to the various media that I'm involved in, explaining why I am being transparent. I'm inviting the general public to watch these videos. I want to know what it feels like to operate transparently. Then I will be able to tell others what it means. But I'm not going to talk in theory about things if I haven't experienced them. So, my purpose in standing is I want a platform from which I can reach out to 27,000 people across Europe. I hope with the support and assistance of my fellow candidates. But if needs be, I'll do it on my own. I'll set up some kind of a system, and I want to get to them and ask them the question, why are you silent? What do you want DiEM25 to do that will make you be interested? What are you willing to give to the movement? How will you manage your time? I'm willing to give time. I give a lot of time, as you will see when you read my documentation. I give a lot of time to voluntary activities. I'm an environmental activist, and I have the wounds to prove that. So, I hope you'll discuss these things with me. I hope you will take my writing seriously. They're not theoretical. They're calls to action. Because I've worked in the field. I've worked in difficult places. I've worked with difficult people. I've had successes and I've had failures. And I think I've learned from both. Now I want to contribute at the level of the coordinating committee, collective, whatever it wants to call itself, it doesn't matter. Because we have a lot of organising to do. We have no real structure. It's a tottering house. We have no accepted procedures. We have no processes. We need leadership. That doesn't mean we need dictators. That doesn't mean that we need to have people teaching us. I'd say most of the members are well able to discuss these issues. I want to create a forum. I want to create opportunities. I want to open up the system and let's see what makes it tick. Then we can put wheels under us. Then we can become a movement eventually, in the fullness of time. I'm sorry to say it may take longer than 2025, but at least in 10 years we should be making headway. In fact, if we haven't made headway in 18 months, we really need to start moving and stop talking about it. And when you get to know me, you'll find that I'm quite a jolly chap, easy to talk to, but I don't suffer fools or tyrants easily. So let's flex our muscles and talk. Okay. See ya at the OK Corral. Bye.